Hey guys, welcome back. As promised, I'm going to show you my color block slash different style French tip mani look today. So I did my thumb off camera just because I see a bunch of people color block with striping tape and I wanted to try it out and see if it would work for me. And as you can see, it stained my peel base. So I'm gonna file, I tried to file gently, but I ended up kind of eating into my peel base a little bit. So I kind of just said, I'm going to leave it. Nobody really sees my thumb in nail pictures anyway. And I am going to cover it up a little bit with a base color so it doesn't show the stain as much. So yeah, for me, the striping tape definitely stained. So I'm going to go to the tape I love to use for color blocking. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So for me, I love to use just clear packing tape. I've tried regular Scotch tape, and for some reason, it just does not stick enough to my nails. I end up getting base down in between the tape, and it just makes for more cleanup. So you can definitely play around with different kind of tape and see what works for you. For me, I just find packing tape is best. So for the purple color, I'm using SB, which stands for sub bag if you did not know, 139, which is VIP status. It is the December, one of the December colors in that bag, which I did not get mine until like middle of January. Thank you, post office. Mail here is insane and it makes me mad. But if you're not a Sparkle&Co sub member, just use any purple you want. If you even want to do purple, you could do white, you could do black, you could do pink, you could do red, you could do green. Whatever makes your heart happy, go with that. So for my base, I am using DP92, which is Sassy French Pink. You could use any French pink that you want. I like that one's my favorite French pink just because it's more pink than all the other ones that I have. So it really helps to brighten up the nail plate area and kind of hide more imperfections than a basic French pink. So my tape, I just went ahead and sectioned off the spot of my nail that I want to work on first. I'm only going to show my tape application just on that one nail just because you don't need to see it over and over again. You pretty much get the point. It's pretty simple. So I just apply my base as normal. I like to pour over the dip powder just because I don't want to disturb the base or the tape. But if you feel comfortable dipping, if your jar is big enough, then you could definitely do that. I prefer the pour over method for color blocking. I think I get thinner layers when I do it this way as well. So I'm just going in with my second coat and I will apply that as normal. Pour over again. I will clean up around my cuticles, or as Gabe likes to say, outline the cuticles. And then brush off, and then I will show you guys how I remove the tape, which to me, I think the way you take the tape off makes a difference, especially if you have peel base on over your nail. I definitely need to have Gabe do another voiceover on my video because you guys all seem to really enjoy that. I enjoyed it. He cracks me up. He is like that all the time. So for my tape, I'm just going to gently get it all lifted up like so. But I like to actually take it off in this direction, starting at the cuticle down, because if you have peel base on and you peel it off starting at the free edge, you are going to risk your peel base lifting up, and then that's no good because you may have a hard time popping them off after that. So then I just go in with my water marble tool. You could leave it alone and just file it all later. I like to use my get your words together. My water marble tool and just kind of clean it up a little bit. A bunch of people do this different ways. I know some people will activate that section before they even take the tape off. It's really personal preference. I've never activated before I remove the tape. I still only activate at the end. That is what works for me. I've never once had an issue. I kind of don't like to activate before I'm done, just because when I go to apply the base to clear cap or do another coat or whatever, I find that the base dries super quick, so the dip powder doesn't adhere to the whole spot that I want it to. Hopefully that makes sense. So for me, I just activate at the end. I've never had an issue, so that's what I like to do. And whenever I am color blocking, obviously you can tell by now, I like to do just one nail at a time. I don't want to go and put the big bulky tape on all of my fingers at once. So I like to just do one individual nail at a time, do all of my color block, and then I will go back in and do the base color, that French pink shade, on all of them. So I'm going to let you guys watch. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to see if there was any type of spring manis that you guys wanted to see, or if there is a nail technique that you would like to see me try out. I am ready for spring manis. I am over the cold and over the winter, and maybe if I do spring manis, the weather will get the point, get the hint, and the warm will come. That's my logic behind it. But I am going to let you guys watch, so let me know all your thoughts in the comments. If there's any kind of manis you guys want to see in the future, let me know. But for now, I'm gonna let you watch, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I'm just removing the tape off of my pinky nail, my problem child nail. And I wanted to show you guys this because I want to tell you guys to really, when it comes to dipping your nails, trust the process. I know a lot of girls get frustrated and discouraged because it'll kind of look wonky when they're dipping. But this one looks kind of funky, but you will see at the end, that's what filing is for. It ends up totally fine, smooth. You can't see those little bumps in there. So especially when you do glitter nails, they can look hella crazy for a hot minute, but just trust the process. Don't pop your nails off during mid-mani and feel like you need to start over. So I just challenge you to really see it through, because most of the time it turns out just fine. So now I love these thin files. I get them off Amazon. I get like, I think there's like 50 or 100 of them in a pack. These have kind of become my new favorite files. I love them for shaping my builder gel just because they're so thin. I can really get into spots of my nail that I can't get as close to with like a banana file or a zebra file. So yeah, I will leave a link to these files down below. I even like shaping my dip powder with them too. You guys are gonna think I'm weird when you finally see my filing video. I have like 3 different files that I use to file up my nails. I don't know. I'm weird, but they all have different grits and I like them all for different reasons. So I am just going to really quickly file up and make sure that my diagonal line is nice and crisp and clean and straight as I can possibly get it. If you don't have this kind of file, like I said, I'll leave them linked for you, but I think a metal file works really, really good for this part just because it's super thin and can really get in the corners there. A thinner file is going to be best for this. A glass file is a little too thick, and a zebra or banana style file is going to be a little too thick as well. So I'm going to finish up my filing and then I'm going to start on my base color. Alright, so I cleaned those up the best that I could, and as you can see, my pinky still looks a little bit wonky, but we're going to go with it because we're going to clear cap and file and buff, and it turns out just fine. So you can go ahead with the tape again and section off the part that you already color blocked. If you are going to do that, I recommend activating that little section, but I just go in because I find that it actually gives a nice little guide, like a little ledge, so I don't really have an issue with any base getting on the part that I've already color blocked. And I do just want to mention, everybody kind of has a different way of doing this. I don't activate at all until I'm totally done. I've never had an issue with it. So I did go ahead and do 2 coats on all of my nails of that pink just to make sure everything was nice and even. And now I'm just going to go in and clear cap. Just like with the pink, I'm only going to show 1 nail. But I've never tried the Sparkle&Co clear before, and it came in the December sub bag, so I thought I would try it out. I think I'm going to use this one in my clear comparison video too. So I'm working on that as well. So I went ahead and clear capped all my nails. Now I'm just going in and doing my 2 coats of activator. And then I am going to file and buff off camera, and I will be back for a top coat. My filing and shaping is all done. As you can see, my pinky turned out just fine. You can't even see that weird funky bump that was there before. So I'm going to top coat using Delicate Gel by Triple D. This is not released yet. I've been trying it out for a little bit. This is going to be a good replacement if you are one of those ones that have had a gel allergy. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to work for you, but it is being tested by some other ladies who have in the past had reactions to different kinds of gel, and so far it has been working really well for them. They haven't had any kind of allergies yet to it. So I'm loving this gel top coat. Actually, the shine is still just as good. My nails still last just as long as they did with the original Triple D. So when this does get released, I will definitely let you guys know if you want to try it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my top coat to all my nails. I went ahead and cured for 60 seconds. And now I'm going to go in with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil. If you're in need of some cuticle oil, I highly recommend Candy Skincare. I have a discount code for them down below, so you can go check them out. And if you're interested in getting the Sparkle&Co sub bag, you can type my name in the referral link if you'd like. I always get a cat hair or a dog hair whenever I do cuticle oil. It's a problem. I have a little zoo in here. Can't get away from it. So that is how my little color block slash French style mani turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye guys.